Good day to all of you. Today we shall discuss on model question paper 1-2 with effect from 2023-24 CBCSK third semester BE degree examination of the subject object oriented programming with Java with subject code BCS306A. In that question number 3a, what are constructors? Explain two types of constructors with an example program. So it carries 7 marks. So in this two types are asked. Totally there are 3 types. We shall see all the 3 types. Okay. So what are constructors? Constructors are used to initialize objects when an object is created. This automatic initialization of the object is done through the use of constructors. So constructor has the name as that of its class and it resides as a method in the class. So here what is constructor? Constructor is a method. First point. Second one, it has same name as of its class. Third one, it resides in that class. Fourth one, it is used to initialize object of that class. So when an object is created, the constructor method gets executed automatically. Okay. And it is used to set initial values for the object attributes. So in the object, whatever member variables are there, the data fields in the object, they are attributes. To give initial values, the constructors are used. Next, what are the different types of constructors? In Java, there are 3 types of constructors. The first one is default constructor, second one parameterized constructor, third one copy constructor. So in the question any 2 constructors are asked. So we shall discuss all the 3. Okay. So what is default constructor? A constructor that has no parameters. So constructor is a method in the class. So if that method has no parameters, then it is called as default constructor. It provides default values to the object like 0, null, etc. depending on the type or whatever value we give. So second one, parameterized constructor. So the constructor, that method which has parameters, that is called as parameterized constructor. So if we want to initialize fields of the class with our own values, then we have to use parameterized constructor. Next, third one, copy constructor. Copy constructor is passed with another object which copies the data available from the past object to the newly created object. Okay. So in copy constructor, the parameter is object. So in parameterized constructor, the data field values are given, that is member variable values as parameters. But here in copy constructor, the object whose values are to be copied, that object is passed as a parameter. Okay. So that constructor copies the data available from past object to the newly created object. Right. So here we have Java program to illustrate default, parameterized and copy constructors. Okay. The name of this Java program is constructor underscore example. So it is from here to here. Okay. So main program is here. The class designed is here. What is the name of class? Square. How many constructors are taken in that? 1, 2, 3. That is default constructor, parameterized constructor and copy constructor. So why this is default constructor? Because it is a method. That is first one, it resides in its class. Second point, it has same name as that of its class. Third point, it is not accepting any parameters. Hence it is called as default constructor. Okay. Next, this is called as parameterized constructor because it is also a method which resides in its class and it is accepting a parameter. Hence it is called as parameterized constructor. Next, this is a copy constructor because it is also a method. Its name is same as that of its class. It resides in its class because it is accepting an object as parameter. That is what is copy constructor. Okay, that is regarding definition, and according to definition how they are implemented here. Okay, so then what is the class here? Square. Its name is square. From here to here it is. Okay. Next, what is there inside that class? One data field called SIDE, that is written in capital letters. So the name of memory location it is. It should be used same now like how we declare. Then it has 3 constructors. So that is what is there in this class called square. One data field and 3 constructors. Okay. After that we have main function. So what is the name of program? Constructor underscore example. So execution begins from main function. What is the first instruction? System.out.println. So this is the message that will be printed as it is on the monitor. So the next instruction is square space a1 equal to new square of. So here object a1 is created. So with the new operator. So here no parameters are passed. Hence then default constructor gets executed automatically. So then in A1 object whatever data field that is SID is there. So in a default constructor it is initialized with 10. Side equal to 10 means the data field value of A1 object is initialized with 10. Then in that constructor one more statement is there. Hence it is going to print side equal to. So side equal to is printed. Then side value. In that A1 object what is the side value? 10 is printed. So this part of the output is because of these 2 lines. Okay. Next, this instruction. This is system.out.println. This message is printed on the monitor, that is creating A2 object. So that is printed here. So next statement, that is square space A2 equal to new square of 25. So it creates another object whose name is A2. So now here parameter is passed. Hence parameterized constructor gets executed automatically. This 25 is copied into in S here. So in the constructor S of A2 object, that is initialized with S value. So what is S value here? This 25 is passed. So it is 25. So hence side is also made 25. Okay. So the next line is in the constructor, that also gets executed because end of constructor is here, begin is here. So system.out.println. So side equal to within double quotes, it is as it is, it will be printed here. Then side value, what is that? 25. Hence it will be printed here. So these 2 lines of output are because of these 2 instructions. Okay. So the next instruction is system.out.println. So it will print this message creating A3 object. So that is printed here. So the next instruction, that is the last instruction in the main program, square space A3 equal to new square of A2. So another object is created. Its name is A3. So it is passing a parameter which is the object A2. So when object is passed, then copy constructor is executed automatically. So inside this copy constructor we have side equal to obj dot side. So obj dot side means here A2 object is passed. So that is copied in obj here. Obj dot side means A2 dot SIDE. So like how we had declared with capital letters. So in A2 object side data field value. So like this it is referenced A2 dot side value. So what was that? 25. So that is given to side data field in A3 object. Okay. So the next instruction in copy constructor is system.out.println, that is side equal to, within double quotes it is, hence it will be printed as it is. So then side value, so it is 25. So that of A2 was taken here, it was initialized to data field of A3, hence this is printed. Okay. So here two lines of output, these two lines are because of these two lines of code in the main program, right? So that completes the discussion regarding three types of constructors available in Java through an example program, right? So actually what is object? It is an instance of the class. Means when an object is created with new operator, in memory space is allocated. It will be same as that of its class. Class is the blueprint. It will tell what all fields the object must have, what all methods it should have. That is using new operator, when object is created, memory space is allocated. If A1 object is created, it is allocated for A1 object. Here A1 object belongs to square class. In square class what is there? One field. It is called side. It is with capital letters. Then one default constructor and parameterized constructor and copy constructor. So because that blueprint, its class square had one data field, side and three constructor methods, this object also will have the same. So for that the memory space is allocated. At the time of creation of object only, corresponding constructor will be executed. A1 object was created, because no parameters were passed, its default constructor will be executed. So in default constructor what we have given here? Value 10 to the side. Hence in A1 object, that side field will have value 10. This is how the data field value is initialized through constructor. When object is created, at that instance only it is done. Next, when A2 object is created, so in that side field value, because we are passing the parameter 25, so default constructor is not executed, its parameterized constructor is executed. According to that, 25 value is assigned to side field of A2 object, right? When A3 object is created, there we are passing an object. Which object? A2. So this object is passed here. So side field value. So side field is there in A3 object also. So there are three constructors. Now default constructor is not executed. Parameterized constructor is not executed, because we are passing object A2 or object, because we are passing object here, this copy constructor is executed automatically. Hence, because A2 object is passed here, in A2 side field value is 25, that is assigned to side field value of A3. So 25 is assigned to side field value of A3 object. So this is exactly what is happening in the memory when we created through Java code in main function, that is A1 object, A2 object and A3 object, which belongs to the class square. Like how square class is their blueprint, one data field, then three constructors will be there in all the objects. but depending on what parameter, whether we are passing yes or no. So if we are passing parameterized, if we are passing the object, then copy constructor. They are executed automatically. This is exactly the visualization of the events that are happening when the code in the main program is executed. Okay. So here we have the constructor underscore example Java program created under BCS 406 package in project BCS 406. So this is the class which is designed in the package here. So it's data field and these three constructors. Next, this is the main function, and these are the lines of code because of which we have this output. Okay. So this is second output that is taken, making A2 side field as 100. So A3 is also having the same 100 value to its side field. Okay. So because A3 object when created, object A2 is passed and its copy constructor will be executed automatically. A2 was given 100 here, hence A3 will also have 100. So what is this side? It is just the message. It is written in lowercase. That is why it is printed in lowercase. That doesn't matter. But data field name we have given as side. See here, data field given as capital letters SIDE. That only is used for coding, for initializing the values here. That only, like how we declare, like that only it must be used. But here message given is in small case, hence in the output it is printed in small case. Okay. So that is the important point that we have to remember. Like how we declare data variables, the same names must be used. Your message is optional. Okay. So that completes the whole discussion on constructors available in Java. What is the meaning of constructor and what are the different types of constructor? That is explained through an example program. I hope you understood. Thank you.